Welcome back. We're here to talk about Southampton's transfer activity this summer. Matt, obviously a huge summer of change, new managers in, and then players going both directions as well. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's been difficult, isn't it? Usually you lose a lot of players. A lot of clubs lose a lot of players, but they don't lose the calibre of players that have gone out. Look at their four best players last season. Lallana, Lambert and Shaw, both all unbelievable. All three of them. Schneiderlin they've managed to keep. A lot of interest, but it's just the players you're losing. You're not losing players. You're not losing squad players. You're losing your best players. You're taking the heart out of the team in all the key positions, which is difficult. They've brought in players like obviously Pele and Tadic. Have done well, and Bertrand at the back, who's a good player. Never really got a chance at Chelsea, did he? But overall, I mean, people tipped him for relegation, but it's going to be anywhere near that. It's been a positive start to the season.
Yeah, Barney, Matt mentions Schneiderlin. Obviously, they did really well to keep him. They've got Wanyama as well. Really solid base in midfield, even though they lost all the players around them.
It is a good base to build off, and they'll be pleased about that. They got Ward-Prowse still to come in. He's done well. He started the season well, and they've kept Jay Rodriguez. That injury probably a blessing in disguise during the transfer window to keep him. So they have still got good players to build up. Obviously, it's tough to lose so many good players. Lallana's been with them since League One. Ricky Lambert's helped them through the divisions. It's tough to get over that, but they've got a good base to build on again.
Yeah, Matt, they were busy on transfer deadline day as well. I mean, one of the players they bought in was Toby Alderweireld. What are your thoughts on him? You've seen a lot of him at Atletico Madrid.
It's a very good signing. I'm surprised that bigger clubs weren't looking at him. United needed a centre back. He was very good at Ajax. Came into the Atletico team, but he wouldn't be the first player to try to break up. He's a centre back, but he can play right back. Be looking at Miranda and Diego Godin, so they're so strong at the back. Juan Fran's probably one of the best right backs in the world. It's difficult, when you buy a centre back, it's like a team. You try and sort of get him in the team in one of the full-backs positions, but they were so good last season. He didn't get a chance. Come to the Premier League, and it's a very good signing. I think they've done well to get him.
Barney, another player this summer, Fraser Forster in goal. Do you think they really needed him? I mean, after Boric, he was good last season for me.
Yeah, they spent a lot of money on Forster, but I think he is an upgrade from Boric. Everyone talks about that mistake against Arsenal. I think he's got a bit of an unfair reputation about having a mistake in him for that. I can't really remember too many other than that. I think he's a good goalkeeper, but I think Forster is a step up. You see what he did for Celtic in the Champions League, against like Barcelona. He is a very good goalkeeper. They spent a lot of money on him. Whether he turns out to be worth that money remains to be seen, but I think he is an upgrade on Boric, yeah.
Matt, a quick word on Shane Long. They spent about 12 million on him. Do you think that's too much for Shane Long?
It's surprising, isn't it? I mean, the fact that he was in a hole, he was in and he was out the door. 12 million is a lot of money, Obviously, they needed a striker, losing Ricky Lambert, but it's a lot of money. He'll score goals, but is he good, prolific? I'm not sure. But
okay, so Matt, what are your overall rating out of 10 for Southampton's business? Obviously, so much.
Yeah, it's difficult to look at, actually analyse the incomings, isn't it? Because when you lose so many players, people are automatically going to think, look, they've lost all these players, and it's difficult to look past that. So I'm going to have to give it a 5, perhaps quite harshly, but 5 out of 10.
Barney?
I'm going to agree with that. I mean, they have lost so many players. I think they've done well to limit how weak the team has become because they've lost so many players, but there's no doubt that they're weaker than last year. I'll say 5.
Okay, well, for me, I think I'm going to give them a 6. I mean, they lost all these players, but they did make good money on all those players, considering how much they bought them for if they came through the academy. So I'm going to give them a 6. We've got 5, 5 and 6. Thanks for watching.